people of the world! Oh my god, I haven't done a comic book review in a very long time. Let's talk about The BriGayde, issue number 7. This was written by Patrick Fillion, and it was illustrated by David Cantero, and it was published by Class Comics. Can we just take a second and appreciate this cover? This is probably the least adult cover that I've ever seen from Class Comics. It's also playing homage to an issue of Alpha Flight that came out back in the 80s, which Patrick Fillion gives his respects to at the end of this issue. So where were we in this comic book story? Be prepared, I'm about to give some major spoilers. The BriGayde is a superhero team who lives in Gateway City, to which unfortunately the city just recently elected Mayor Fillion as their leader, and he is a staunch conservative against the LGBT community. He has a supervillain on his side by the name of Reverend Freely, who seemingly has the ability to control the LGBT community and to somewhat convert them to being straight, but also being brainwashed. He's unfortunately done this to the character of Legend, also known as Avenging Angel. Moving over to the team of the BriGayde, they've recently been captured by Toro and have been sold off to individual criminals, with the exception of Bullet, who was thought to be dead, but now he's been revived and he's going around saving them. We have several different battles taking place between the supervillains and the BriGayde, and we have a sad, bittersweet ending to this first story arc. The character of Toro, who happens to be the uncle to the character of Ghost Boy, his boyfriend slash lover slash partner, I'm not really quite sure about their dynamics, but he unfortunately dies at Ghost Boy's hands. And even though Toro is a villain, you do feel sympathy for him, which I gotta give respects to Patrick Fillion for putting that in there. We have a couple different characters from the title Annie males that are making appearances in this book, one of which looks like he may be a regular part of the team, and this character is named Wisty. Sadly though, we do have some characters that are leaving the team as well, which I feel is unfortunate because we really didn't get a good feel for the characters working together as a unit. Another low point about this book, which is something I did not want to see happen, but we had another couple break up. This was Diablo and Ghost Boy. There are several different universes in the Class Comics universe. This is the superhero universe, and the superheroes, if you're a couple, they don't really have much of a shot of staying together. I'm kind of disappointed because I was really hoping for Diablo and Ghost Boy to have a wedding issue sometime down the line. On the plus side though, we do get to see that Bullet and Golden Boy are now engaged together, so fingers crossed that they may eventually make it to their wedding. The issue does leave off opening into a brand new story where we finally have Mayor Fillion kind of doing his full dastardly evil deed. So it should be very interesting to see the new team all teaming up together and trying to take him down. There's also a surprise character that I don't want to reveal who it is, but I do hope that he's going to play a big part in the upcoming story. At the end of this comic book, if you get the deluxe version, you get to see sketches that David Cantero did for each of the panels. You also get several character splash pages, and also the silent edition of the comic book where all the word bubbles have been taken out, and you can just appreciate the art that David Cantero did. And if you have not read a Class comic title before in the past, I do need to prepare everyone out there. It is very, very adult. There is tons of gay sex taking place in it. Like, tons. With all that being said, this is an incredibly well done comic book. I love the superhero dynamics of everything. And to have a supervillain who seemingly has the ability to brainwash members of the LGBTQ community into being straight is something that can be related into real life. Even in this day and age, there are conversion camps where people think that they can convert others into being straight. So he is definitely a very scary villain to be put into this. And the story and drama with the breakups and the characters and how they're interacting with each other is something that's much higher than you would expect from a comic book that has lots of porn in it. And I'm a huge fan of David Cantero. His artwork in this book is phenomenal. I will end this comic book review at this point. If you're interested in purchasing this comic book, you want to go to classcomics.com where you can download a digital version directly from them. So thank you guys for watching me in this video review. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, patreon.com/gaycomicgeek. You become a patron, you get to see some extra pictures, videos, and photo shoots that I only show to patrons. Check it out, I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I'll join you guys for another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I know I've said this before in past Class comic book reviews, but I think that there should be some sort of crisis / rebirth / flashpoint event that takes place where all of the characters have to unite to stop a common foe. This would be incredibly cool, and Patrick Fillion, I think that you would really rock at making this story. There could be even a character to unite them all together, maybe like a Gay Comic Geek character, I'm just saying. That would be really awesome.